Recording.
Alright folks, Moose here, trying something a little new. Got the Insta360 Go 3S, no, the Insta360 Go on my front of my helmet. This is the one they came out with 2 years ago or something like that, 3 years ago, I can't remember, it's the 2K one. And I have a DJI Magic Mic, I think it's called, right here on the bottom of my helmet. Strapped to the bottom, I gotta figure something better for that. And I have a wand mic stuck right in here next to the mic for the Sena. And I just want to see how this works, and this will be an ultimate test. I didn't strap my bag on. This will be an ultimate test for, I didn't lose that, because the windshield's not on the Road King. So this will tell me exactly how well this works or doesn't work. Granted, usually on a trip I'd be on the Gold Wing. So, you know, have a fairing. But I thought this would be cool. I can't guarantee how the camera angle is. I guess we'll play with that as we get there. It looks like it's a little down to me. So let me tilt that up a little bit. Let's try that. Alright, well, no promises, but see what we get here. Probably close the mask down here in a moment, so the wind don't hit it too bad, but I am going to try it for momentarily for wind buffeting and stuff off this thing with the whole windshield open off it, and not to mention, I had the front vent closed on the helmet, so there might be a whistling noise. This is just mainly a test. I'm gonna give it a good go and use the voice isolation on Final Cut Pro to try to make it sound even better. And then once I get done testing this, we'll actually start the actual motovlog with the shield closed. I'm also trying not to shout because I found that if you try to yell, it makes it worse on the mic side, which I'm just doing now. So I'm just going to talk in a normal voice and go from there. Beautiful day here in Michigan. Not too hot, not too cold, a nice little breeze. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so close the shield. Let's get underway with the actual motovlog. So, Smyrna Cowboy posted a video. I'm sure by now it's probably up. I saw the unlisted version. Same version I saw when it was unlisted prior to him releasing it to the public. And he was interviewing Harley Truck Mark. And it's been a long time since we've seen Harley Truck on a video. Since his, what he called mini strokes and catastrophe that I think happened, man, I think 2023. Man, time about flies. I can't remember the years anymore. I think it was 23. I think I heard about it on the way home from Mike's. I was at Mike's last year. It could have been 24. I'd have to look back, but I think it was 2023. It seems like it just, it happened a couple of years ago, not just now. So the, the many strokes he had, whatnot, how his life is presently working out for him. He looks like he's doing quite well. Sounded good on the video, sound mind, so sounds like he's going to come out of this on the best side possible to come out of it with, I guess, in an instant like this, Could have been a lot worse, so I think he did okay. It'd be nice if I could make it down and see him sometime in the next couple of years. I'm not going south this year, at least my plan's not going south this year, so I know it won't be this year, maybe the next, who knows. It'd be nice to stop by and at least say hey. was really good to see him out there, and nice of Dave to stop by and have a shout. Oh, Jesus. Conversation. Don't know what I just ran over. Oh, by the way, it's Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025. I think they're having BAM this week, so all you people out there, I hope you're riding safe, enjoying yourself. Present mileage on the Grove King, 65,373 miles, and counting. So, I've been watching a lot of movies lately, and some of them were the Mission Impossible movies because I never really watched those. And there's some other ones to do with motorcycles. And I've noticed something that quite often in the movies, that magically the person taking the motorcycle, which is always a high performance machine, high performance, you know, racing bike more or less, that somehow we're led to believe that all these people, all of them, that probably only ride when, you know, when something's going on in the movie. They're not people that ride every day or anything like that. But somehow these people are lucky enough or skilled enough to ride a motorcycle to the extremes of what most race people riding races would be able to perform. Maybe. And these guys are supposedly doing it on the open streets without a problem. Knee down, no helmet, you know, catching up to everything. Everything's going just the way they need it. And then if they do wreck, amazingly enough, even without a helmet on, they just roll around the ground and they get up like, oh, a little limp maybe. But not one of them hits their head on the ground, which is something else. That's just pure. Excellent riding skills. I mean, can you imagine coming off a motorcycle at 90 miles an hour and regular clothes, mind you, a button-down shirt, you know, pair of regular pants, regular shoes, no helmet, and somehow these guys roll across the ground at that speed over and over again. Their shoes don't come off. They have no gloves on, but somehow they manage not to hardly have a scrape on them, no road rash, and they didn't hit their head. I am just in awe of their riding capabilities. I mean, what class do you have to take to learn how to ride like that, where you can ride with no gear and really never get seriously injured over and over and over again? That is the most impressive thing I think I've ever seen. And somehow these movies depict this. That's how it really happens. Which we all know in real life, it isn't. It's kind of like the old shows where they always jump these cars, like the General Lee or the Trans Am at Knight Rider, or Smokey and the Bandit, you know, all these older shows in the 70s and 80s. And somehow the car just landed. It was okay. Didn't hurt nothing. Nothing's damaged. Nobody's hurt. Everybody's fine. Movies and TV shows, as fun as they are to watch, they are not even slightly based in reality, which maybe is why we watch them. But the fact that these guys, people can, every one of them, just excellent riders. And we all know that riding at any kind of skill level is a diminishing skill in a way. If you go out and learn all the techniques, or an excellent racer or everything else, chances are that if you haven't done hardly any riding in the last couple of years, you're not just going to jump right back on and boom, be as good as you were the day you came off it if you were practicing daily. That's not how it works. But somehow these guys, who probably, you know, are saving the world apparently, which means they're not riding daily, just somehow manage to just jump on a bike and sit there and take off like a bat out of hell. Firing guns, doing stoppies. It's just amazing. And not hitting anybody or cars or anything like that. That's just the skill level. It's just, I'm just in awe. Purely in awe. This is fantastic. I just had to, I was watching those and I just had to do a video on that. I mean, they're always the best riders. They always come off, they don't get hurt. But they live away a little bit. Their clothes aren't all tore all to hell when they crash at, you know, 100 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour even, 30 miles an hour. Like, come on. Be realistic here. So far, this thing feels pretty good, but I think I would like the external mic to be on a different spot other than my chin. I can feel it kind of sweating there, and I really don't like it. So I'll probably work on a different way to hold that in there. Not sure what that is yet, though. But at least it's staying. Hopefully it's recording. So, I mean, I'll have the audio that I'll have to obviously hook up. Hopefully I did enough talking at the beginning of the video where I can have Final Cut Pro more or less link it up. So I'll have, you know, camera A, camera B, and audio C. And with any luck, Final Cut Pro will be able to make those link up so I can do the editing easier as a multi-cam featurette. But anyways, just wanted to say I was happy to see Mark on the YouTubes, and glad you're doing good, buddy. Keep us informed of your life a little bit if possible. Sorry you had to sell your bike. That sucks. I see my KLIM posted his bike for sale on YouTube, actually. Not Facebook, sorry. So, that's a sad day. Hopefully he'll get things straightened out in his new career path he's on. Will work out the way he wants it to, and he'll be able to get another bike in the not so distant future. I hope that's supposed to be burning. But until next time, I will talk to you all in the next one when I get up here and remove the stuff and jump on the highway and head on to work. I'll talk to you in the next one. See what's over here. I know it's no outlet, but curious. Oh, some kind of business. We know. Can't find it.